Hey guys, Asip here and welcome to PHP tutorial 19. Today we're going to be looking at the last loop for now, which is another quite important loop, and it's the for each loop, which we've already seen, and today I'm just going to be running through it in a bit more detail, and we use it to loop through arrays. So let's take a look at the code. The editor I'm using here, I think it's Cream Vim or something like that. I've got it here. Let me just check for you guys. Yep, Cream/Vim apparently is what it's called. It's quite cool actually. But yeah, anyways. That's not the important part, of course. I'm just gonna maximize it. Okay, so first, because for each is used to loop through arrays, we need to make an array. I've made a pretty big one, just called it my array, and basically I've used key value pairs, and the keys in this case are strings, and basically the key is the sound, and the value is the animal. So the key is the sound that the animal will make. So in this case, moo is the sound a cow makes, and squeak is the sound a mouse makes, and meow is the sound a cat makes, you know, and so on. So really simple array there, pretty much. So as I said, for each loops through an array, and the basic format of a for each loop is the keyword for each first, and then 2 parentheses, and then the array name, and then the keyword as, okay, and then you can then create a key variable, okay, which will hold the value of the array of the key of the current element you're looking at, and then the symbol equals and then greater than, like we use here, to say key is equal to value, okay, and then after the equals greater than, you put you can create a variable to hold the value of the value, okay. So here's a basic example of this. We're just saying for each again, then 2 parentheses, then we're typing the array we want to, the name of the array we want to loop through, which is the myArray, which is this one here we created. Then the keyword as, and then we're creating a variable called key, which will hold the value of the key. Then again the symbol called equals greater than, sorry, not called, just the equals greater than symbol. And then we're creating another variable called value, which will hold the value of the current element we're looking at. So, and then inside the array, for each iteration, all we're going to do is echo the value of key, and then say is to, and then the value of the current element, and then a line break. So in the case of the cow element, it's going to say, or it should theoretically say, moo is to cow, line break. Okay, so let's take a look at whether it does as we expect. Here we go. I've already started WAMP server, so I'm just going to go straight to localhost and tutorials folder. Okay, so we get moo is to cow, bar is to sheep, squeak is to mouse, roof is to dog, meow is to cat, as expected. Okay, so that's pretty much it. The only thing left to show you guys is that you can optionally leave out creating the key variable, and you can just create the value variable if you don't need the key, and it's done pretty much the same way. Just again the keyword for each, 2 parentheses, then the array you want to loop through, then the keyword as, and then rather than putting the key, a new variable created to hold the value of the key, you just create the variable to hold the value of the current element, and no symbols or anything like the equals greater than. And in this, all we're doing is echoing out the value of the current element and then a line break. So let's see what this does. And here we just see cow, sheep, mouse, dog, and cat. Okay. So that's it for this tutorial, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Over and out.